hello everyone. Welcome to Enchanted Cottage. We are doing a tarot reading for all of the signs today. We are going Aries to Pisces, and then we will read for the collective at the end. And the question that we are asking is, what will happen ultimately if you reach out? And again, we're doing all the signs Aries to Pisces, and we'll do a collective for everyone at the end. If you have not subscribed to my channel, well, I definitely invite you to do so, okay? Even if you have subscribed, I hope that periodically you do check your notification bell and make sure, hey, Poetess Joya, how are you doing? I hope that you guys make sure that you check your notification bell regardless of whether you've already subscribed, because those do get recalibrated on YouTube. So just double check all of that, okay? Hello. I got you, Jenna LF. I think I'm probably going to do new or crush or something like that tomorrow. Focus more on new, but yes, definitely. So at any rate, if you want to book a personal reading, guess what? It is super, super easy to do that. And there is one and only one way to legit book a personal reading with me. And that is always going to be found in the description box below this video. Okay, guys? And also, as I always say, truly, truly thank you so much for all of the likes and the comments, the shares. All of the support that you give me in every way is greatly appreciated. So for all of that, I also want to just give a shout out to the mods. I know some of them may pop in later, but hopefully they might catch the replay and hear this. Thank you so much, mods, for everything that you do. Hey, Barb, good to see you too, love. All right, so everybody, let's get started. Aries gang. What if you reach out? Aries gang, Aries sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What would ultimately happen if you were to reach out to the person on your mind, Aries gang? What would ultimately happen, Aries, sun, moon, rising, and Venus? Let's get a look. Let's get the tarot to tell us something today, Aries gang. Let's take a look, Aries. Well, it's definitely, I believe, on the mind of your person, but also kind of fearing loss. You know what I think, Aries, for some of you? Let me just throw this out. All right, and this is a little bit different from how I thought it would come out, but I'm reading the cards like I see them. I think your person kind of feels like this could go either way. You know, you've got the Judgment card, certainly speaks to possible renewal of something, and then you've got the Five of Pentacles, can speak to something kind of going back by the wayside. However, Queen of Wands, you know, again, you know, Queen of Wands is somebody who's busy but happy, can cut somebody out if, you know, kind of a similar energy, not identical, but similar to the Queen of Swords. But then again, you've got this a lot of emotion here on the part of your person, okay? You know, I've got 3 court cards here, and I don't get caught up on gender, but I've got 2 kings and a queen. I don't care if we're talking 3 females, 3 males, it does not matter to me. But what I see, though, is that your person, divine timing is definitely an issue. This was the last card out, and I think it's on the mind of your person. But what I think, Aries, for a lot of you guys, is there may be a third party in the picture somehow with these 3 court cards. That's kind of what I'm interpreting. And I do think that timing on this thing is everything. Now, I don't know if you want to mess with this or not with this person, if this person truly has a third party. I mean, this just could be outside interference for some of you guys. It may not, for all of you, involve a third party, so take what resonates. But I am seeing this strongly in this card, that timing is everything. This could go either way. And literally, Aries, the Judgment card tells you outcomes are not set in stone, among other things. That's one of the meanings of this card. So I think really this is going to be an intuitive call. I think it could very well be successful if you time this right. There you go. There you go. Okay. So at any rate, what do we got? Let me just scroll back here. What we got going on. Hold on. Okay. All right, cool. So at any rate, because right now, and you know, sometimes my King of Pentacles means that nothing has changed or someone hasn't changed when this comes out in the upright. That could be the case too, and that could be why you are getting the card of telling you to wait. So that's kind of what I see, Aries, for those of you who are actually interested in reaching out on this one. You know, I never tell anybody to put their life on hold. You guys have watched me long enough to know that. Twin flame or not, we can remanifest twin flame energy if you believe, either you believe the law of attraction or you don't. Okay, there you have it. And I've proven what I just said is true. You can. Okay, so we have a lot of earth energy. We have fire, of course, you being a fire sign, and then we have water for what it is worth, Aries gang. So that's kind of what I see as the message. And I know that was a little bit different, honestly, than what I was kind of expecting whenever we started this reading, Aries, but it is what it is, right? We take the cards and we read what comes out. All right, with that being said, let's go to the Taurus gang. Taurus sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Taurus sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Any Tauruses in the house? Taurus placements. Taurus sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Look at that Six of Cups right there. That's about past energy right there. Let's see what's up, Taurus gang. Taurus sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Taurus sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What would happen if you reach out? Hey, Amaze. I hope I say that right. I like your name. That's cute. Taurus, you got... Ooh. Okay. All right. So here's the thing. All right. So Taurus, I literally see you standing at a... I see many of you Taurus folks right here at a fork in the road. Do I reach out, or do I move along, or do I wait? I mean, could be three choices. I mean, we've got the Two of Wands here, okay? But you know what? Right now, I think if you were to reach out, the literal meaning of this card, Three of Cups, when it comes up in the reverse, the literal meaning is harsh words. Now, there may be a third party because you've got this three, you know, and it's typically positive when it's very positive when it's in the upright. But this can speak to endings due to a third party for some of you, okay? Now, harsh words here, and it may be because of a third party. You've got the Three of Wands here. The card of waiting, once again. I mean, I don't think the timing is good. I don't think it would move forward, and in fact, this is about releasing. And I don't know if your person has released you or you're being advised to release them, but you probably, Taurus, need to consider doing some soul searching and maybe meditating and trying to get some guidance from your higher self, the divine source, universe, whatever the case may be, about releasing. If you feel in your heart and you know intuitively that your person is really got the brakes on this thing and really, you know, having moved on, possibly with someone else, which we ain't going to go into all the whys and wherefores of how toxic that kind of behavior is. I want that, for purposes of this discussion, we already, that's a given. So I'm going to avoid going down that rabbit trail that would otherwise be so easy to do, Taurus. But, you know, again, this is going to require some intuition, outcomes not being set in stone, as I said. But Taurus, if you really feel like this is your person, has really released you, put the brakes on, and is really just not moving forward, you know, this is the card of self-healing too. That's another thing that card is about. So maybe some of you kind of need to consider doing that so that you can, you know, kind of manifest something better going forward. Okay, does that make sense? Somebody that'll really see your value and not put you in this situation where you're treated like an option on a damn menu, right, Taurus? Okay. So with that being said, Taurus gang, that's kind of what I see as the message for you today. These messages are coming out really different than I expected, but okay, whatever, right? Fire, water, air here. I may do a soul fam chat, Jenna LF, and talk about just retrogrades in general. Would y'all like that? I've got a couple of signs I'm going to read for. I'm going to do Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius, and I may do a soul fam chat after that. I may do that. What do y'all think? Could we discuss that? I'm certainly not an astrology expert, But, you know, being a sign that's ruled by Mercury, I understand how heavy Mercury retrogrades can be and how they can affect us in so many different ways. Okay, poetess, I will do it. So after this, I'm going to do Libra, Scorpio, and Sag, and I'll probably take breaks between. So, you know, it may be 9:30 Central this evening by the time I get around to that, because, you know, right? But anyway, all right, back to Taurus, and I'm sorry, Taurus gang. Fire, water, air. So there you go, Taurus. But that's kind of the messages that I get for Taurus. But anyway, so I will do a Soul Fam chat after a while. I haven't done that in a while, so we kind of all need to catch up anyway. Right? Exactly. Exactly. All right, Gemini gang. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I got you, Brandy B. I got you. This one has been mild for me. I have some theories as to why, and I'll tell y'all when we talk more later. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What would happen, Gemini, if you reach out? What would happen if the twins, one of the twins, reaches out, right? I have videos about that, Miriam. You can check out my playlist about shadow work and healing. And I literally did one a couple of months ago about breaking energetic ties. And I would really recommend that for a start for you, okay? All right, Gemini. So here's what I see. Here's what I see. Kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. You know what, Gemini? All right, first card out was somebody taking a break from drama and kind of taking a rest and maybe doing some healing, you know, and that sort of thing. Jenna, it's not quite that simple, love. Cord cutting. There's a lot that has to be done before a cord cutting would even work. Point blank, period. Okay. I'll talk about it in more detail and explain why all of what I'm saying is true. Okay. And I've actually experienced everything of a failed cord cutting and then one that worked. Okay. And I'll explain how that all went down. Okay, so anyway, not to call anybody out, but just, you know, I like to share from my own personal experiences of that kind of thing. Don't get caught up in that. You can't bypass certain steps before you cord cut. Okay, so anyway, with this being said, whoever this is, Gemini, is taking a big break, okay, or you are, one or the other. But I think kind of when you least expected this, you might hear from this person, or there would be a new start, kind of a new way of life. This is a pregnancy card, Gemini. You're dealing with a very, very intense, strong connection here with a lot of emotion and passion. And I'm going to think it would start back up, point blank, period. Okay? The sneakiness and the drama, I think this person has put aside, and the in and out energy. When the Knight of Swords comes up in the upright, many times that's what I see. And because I got these other cards, that's kind of what I see. But anyway, Gemini, we have, of course, a lot of air energy. We have water. I want to speak to this Gemini card too. And we have fire and air again. But look, Gemini, you know, I pulled the Lover's card in the upright as I showed you. This is the Gemini card. This person thinks a lot of you, and this is what they think. So, there you go. Hot dog, Nacho Mama. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. So, there you go, Gemini. All right, so Cancer gang. Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What if you reach out? What if you reach out, Cancer? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's take a look, Cancer gang. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What would happen if my Cancers reach out? Hello, Divine Essence. Good to see you. Wow, Cancer. Incredible. Okay. Okay. I think yeah. Okay. All right. Cancer, I think this thing might have just lost its spark, but hear me out. All right, first of all, this person feels like, and you know, I know different cards mean different things, but you have to look at the commonalities between the cards, okay? This person feels like the drama is less without you, but honestly, let me just speak to their motives, point blank, period. I don't think that, you know, the literal meaning of the Ace of Pentacles reversed, first of all, I don't think there would be a new start, but if there would be, their motives wouldn't be right. That's what the Ace of Pentacles. And honestly, they're not really willing to work on this, point blank, period, with the Ten of Wands. Yes, there's a lot of work to do, okay? But they're focused on something else and really out of balance right here, okay? again, loss of spark here, and I think that they're pondering options and really keeping their options open, which is why you pull this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They're really, you know, you may get some lip service with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I know that's in reverse, but hear me out. Even if there is an offer, which I think for some of you there could be, really they're not going to work on things. They're not going to work on making any changes they need to make, point blank period, okay? And they're keeping their options open. So it's kind of like you would almost be their safety net, Cancer. I can't make this up. You know, like you're their backup in case one of these others don't work out. That's kind of what I see. You know, I hate to say it, Cancer, but that's what I see. All right, we have water, fire, earth, and air. So all the zodiac signs came out in just that little bit, Cancer. But that's what I see for you. All right, so let's go to the Leos. Roar. Who's the Leos today? Where my Leo? Where my Leo gang? Back to the fire signs. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leos, you need to represent. There we are, Poetess Joy. All right. Hold on a minute. All right, Jessie Bonbon. I love you, baby, and you do comment a lot on my stuff, and I know you support my channel. Just please chill, okay? Because I want you to be able to stay, okay? And so I'm not just gonna like snip, Queen of Swords style, okay? All right, but let's just keep the chat nice. My mods are doing the right thing. They're trying to keep the chat nice, so just respect that. You know, they are in a place where they are, you know, have graciously taken on the responsibility of making sure the chat is nice, and they're doing that for me to keep this channel nice for all of us, you included. So just keep that in mind. Thank you, Ashley. And I get it, I do. But let's just, you know, woo-saw everybody, okay? And look, mods, thank you for what you do. You were right. But I saw that and I was just like, okay, well, you know, and mods, you wouldn't probably know this, but like I knew because I see her comments a lot. So, you know, I know she's a good egg. I think, yeah, exactly. I didn't take it that way, Jessie. That's why I was just saying, you know, let's just take it down a notch. It's Mercury retrograde. Communication gets screwed up more than anything, y'all. It's so easy to miscommunicate during Mercury retrograde. So this is probably that, okay? So just let's blame this all on Mercury, have a group hug, and move along. So with that being said, Leos, so sorry. I'm going to re-timestamp you guys, okay? All right. Yes. Okay. All right. So, Leo gang. All right, Poetess Joy, where's you and the other Leos? I know you were representing. There's Miracle Rivera. Leo's in the house. What if my Leo gang were to reach out? What if my Leo gang were to reach out? What would happen, Leo? What would you be met with? What kind of response would you get? Okay, Leo. All right, let's just talk, Leo. Leo, remember a while back, Leo, whenever I said to you guys, I never forget this. I said, Leo, when are you going to stop setting yourself on fire to keep other people warm? And I love you. Yes, Brandy B, right? Okay, so let's talk, Leo. First of all, they got the brakes on this thing. All right, now, you know, you've got the Hermit reversed. Sometimes that can mean coming towards you. But really, in this instance, because of the other cards here, what that tells me is that they're not really going inside and fixing a darn thing. They're not coming forward, okay? They really probably feel like that you guys went in too fast. I know, right, Ashley? Went in too fast to begin with. But here again, there are roadblocks 9 ways to Sunday, okay? 9 ways to Sunday is an official Southern expression, okay? But for real, there's roadblocks, and maybe communication is blocked, but communication would be crap even if you had it. This person can't see the forest for the trees. See the blindfold here, and pardon my fingernails. Y'all actually don't bite my nails. I just can't stand. I used to years ago, and now I just can't stand them, so I keep them clipped short. It's ridiculous. But okay, this person is giving up on this thing. Done fighting. This is a distance card. This certainly could very well mean that this person has put energetic distance here, and they feel like it's more peaceful now. Sucks, but it is what it is. I can't argue with what the cards are telling me. Hey, Pink, how you doing, love? So we've got a lot of air here, Leo, and of course the air signs, bless their hearts, right? We're all nuts, and I mean, I'm a Gemini, so I say that in like humor. But you got air, fire, and then Virgo. So there you have it. Thank you, Lisa Duck. I actually do feel better. I've held food down the last about 12, 15 hours, and I feel stronger. I still get weak, but y'all, I went 3 days without eating a darn thing. I couldn't hold anything down. I couldn't. So anyway, let's go to the Virgo gang. Wow, poetess. And you know what? I know you have told me 100 times that I'm pronouncing your name right, but like I always struggle with that. I don't know why, but I like it. All right, Virgo. Virgo gang. Virgo sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Thank you, Divine Essence. It feels good to feel like I have color in my face again, you know, like I'm not just pasty, right? All right, Virgo, what would happen if you were to reach out? What would happen if you were to reach out? And Virgos, I read for you guys yesterday too. I think you probably know that, but I'll just throw that out. Well, Virgo. Dang. This is a strong soul. I'm going to tell you what's happening. All right, I'm going to tell you what's going on. All right, first of all, Virgos, some of you guys are dealing with a very intense, strong soul connection, point blank, period. A lot of intensity. This is one where the buttons can be pushed big time. Okay, and a lot of emotion, a lot of physical attraction, point blank, period. Okay, this is the card of what if I had stayed around with Virgo, what would happen? And it's a pregnancy card too, motherhood, nurturing to full potential, fatherhood, whatever, family. But you know what, Virgo? For some of you, the issue may have been financial or family related. That may have been the issue, possibly. Now, what they're doing, Virgo, and oftentimes when you have this, you'll have this card come along right with it. And the reason is because this person is trying to stay busy and distract themselves from this right here. But I think you would have a startup. I think you would clear the air, have some clarity, honesty, and possibly a new start, Virgo. I really do. Because at the end of the day, no matter how much of this that they do, overwork, over distract, over staying busy all the time to you know, get their mind off of this. These kind of connections, you know, I'm not saying that you can't ever like part friends, but you at least have to energetically clear the air. Sometimes you have to do it because another person's just being an asshat, but this is not that, Virgo. I think you have the opportunity here for a new start. So I just kind of have to call that like I see it, okay, Virgo? And you have pulled, of course, Earth, because you're an air sign. I mean, God, Virgo, you're an earth sign. Get your zodiac signs right, knucklehead. All right. Earth, water, and you pulled Gemini, and you have pulled Aries and Earth again. But I think that there's a lot of potential there, Virgo, for that to kind of, you know, maybe materialize and start up. I think it would be slow with the Page of Cups, but I think it would eventually, you know, I think this person has a lot of what if thoughts with those card, the Lover's card and the Empress card coming up like that. I really do. A lot of what if I had stayed, what the potential that could have, you know, what might have been with Virgo. That's what I get. All right, so let's go to the Libra gang. Libras, I'm going to read for you individually after this video. I'll probably take a little bit of a break between, so just keep in mind and look out for that, Libra. But let's look at this. What if you reach out, Libra gang? What if you reach out? What if you were to reach out, Libra? Let's take a look. Well, this thing, okay. Boy, this person's really sexually attracted to you. Really sexually attracted. Leo, Libra. I do that every time with Leos and Libras. I don't know what it is. There's a lot of unfinished business here, point blank, period. Now, the person feels like there's more peace right now, but at the end of the day, they can't deny that they're very, very sexually attracted to you. They feel like you're the one that got away, okay? And I think there would be equal give and take, at least a clearing of the air, okay? And honestly, I think you're the only one on their mind, in their heart anyway. They may be, you know, superficially pursuing other options, but at the heart of the matter, there's unfinished business here, and they haven't let this go, point blank, period, right? And we have water and earth and fire and air, all the zodiac signs, Libra. There you go. All right, so, but that's kind of what I see for the Libra game, okay? What game is this? It's not Game of Thrones because I've never watched that, Christian. So let's go to Scorpios. Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What if you reach out, Scorpio? Thank you, Barb. I figured it was one of those. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What if you were to reach out, Scorpio gang? Hey, Courtney, how you doing? Yep. Oh, there you go, Divine. M. Hank, how's it going? How's it going, love? Good to see you. Scorpio. Oh. All right. Scorpio. Scorpio, I'm going to have to give you the same speech I gave the Leos, and I give this in love. You got to stop setting yourself on fire for people just to keep them warm, especially when they don't even appreciate it, right? So there you have it. But look here. I'm going to tell you what's going on with this person, Scorpio. They feel like, I'm not saying this is true, but look, the Tower is one of the cards that can represent Scorpio energy, okay? And this is in the reverse, okay? Okay, just, you know. But it also can, the message here is this, okay? They want to avoid a disaster, and they feel like that this thing would result in disaster and unhappiness, okay? They feel like they're better off where they are, point blank period, with the Nine of Cups here. Many of them are single, point blank period. But the other ones, this is the real issue. You may or may not be aware, but there's a third party for a lot of you Scorpios, okay? Third party. Hold on a minute. Who are these people? Who are these people? There. All right. Anyway, third party here for many of you, and you're juggled. You may not realize it, but there it is, okay? And this, many times when the moon comes out of reverse, it can speak to somebody fooling themselves or being fooled, okay? And I know that doesn't make sense, but that's why, let's see. Well, we'll help you out, Sleepy. We're just going to get rid of you, boo. You don't have to watch it just because it was recommended, smart ass. And yes, I said that. You heard me. I've had enough of these trolls. I understand Tyler. I don't know if Tyler ever pipes in or not, but I understand. I really do. I know he gets fed up with that crap. And you know what? How many trolls have we had, mods, since we started this video? And I am tiny. This is freaking ridiculous. Get the hell up out of here. There's other people, but you know what? I am not the one, and today is not the day. You don't want to see the other side of me, trolls. Do you understand? I am not always love and light. You have been warned. Thank you. That being said, sorry, I just had to go into Queen of Swords mode for just a minute. I love all of you that are my true folks, okay? My homies, sorry. Calming down now. Let's get back to the Scorpio reading before we were so rudely interrupted. At any rate, Scorpio, I'm sorry, maybe you're dealing with a Libra, but at any rate, thank you, Jasmine, appreciate your love. But Scorpio, there's a third party here or something interfering, but this person is up in their head. They're not coming forward to make a decision and that sort of thing and all of that. And you know what? Can I just say, Scorpio, this person, just like my trolls, you know what? There's a way to handle that, okay? And it's like this, you know, if somebody's not going to vibe right, you wish them well. I hope people eat, but not in my table, not at my table, not in my kitchen, right? Exactly, Debbie. I agree fully. But at any rate, yeah, thank y'all. Y'all are so sweet. I know. Debbie, I think they're bored. I think they're really, really bored. Thank you, Pink Tot. I did, didn't I? I pulled a Saggy, Pink Tot. Hey, My Lilith sign is Sagittarius, my dark moon Lilith, y'all. Pink, that's the only Sagittarius in my chart. I'm sorry, Scorpio, but that, you know, this is not worth your time. Right, this is totally not worth your time. So we have air, Cancer, Pisces, we have earth, water, Leo, and Saggy. So there you go. Oh, okay, cool. I did pull a Saggy, Debbie Thomas. Are y'all proud of me? But you know what? Geminis and Saggies are similar, right? Geminis are just more mouthy about it. Saggies just take action, man. They don't even tell you they're coming at you. They just do, right? Geminis will run off with the mouth for a little bit first. But okay, yeah, Saggies, if they get enough, they mean business. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's go. Speaking of the beautiful Sagittarius, I love me some Saggy energy though, I really do. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What if you reach out? What if you reach out? Hey, Sierra J, I didn't see you earlier. You're probably here and I just missed you, love, but I wanted to say hello. Sagittarius, what if you reach out? What might happen? What might happen? I'm about to burn up. I always get hot when I read, y'all, and now I'm just dying. Miss Gravy, we are going to read for the collective too, and you can always check the replay because, and I'll put timestamps whenever I finish the live too. Good Lord, Sagittarius, who are you dealing with? Okay, look, so they're focused on the loss and really just letting this thing go, block communication. Oh, but wait, let me just reach out to clear the air, maybe make some apologies, and then they're gone again, and here you are missing them, and then, you know, you've got all this lonely nights and not hearing from them not answering your text and all that kind of stuff, and then they pop in out of nowhere, and then you're waiting on them to pop in again. They've done vanished again. They're off on the horizon. That's what I've got for this Sagittarius. This is, you know what? This could have all been summed up with one card, the Knight of Swords, you know. But I mean, I don't know who you're dealing with, Sagittarius, but this person is like, this is the, you know what? Let me describe this energy, Sagittarius. Hear me out on this. This is the energy where, okay, somebody texts you on a Thursday afternoon and says, hey, you want to go out tomorrow night? And you're like, and you answer them back in a few minutes and you say, sure, you know, let me know the details or whatever, you know, or I'm interested, you know, let's talk about it. And you never hear from them. And then 3 months later at 2 o'clock in the morning, you get the drunk text. This is the energy right here. You know, that's it. That's what you're dealing with. You deserve more than the drunk texts. Okay, Sagittarius? Yeah. I know you're a fire sign, but that doesn't mean you have to set yourself on fire to keep this person warm. No. Yeah. Thank you so much. So anyway, we have fire, we have water, air, and earth. All the signs. So it could be anybody, right? There you go. Barb, that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. I have a pool not far from me that's like the city pool, but it's really, really nice. Really, really nice. All right, so let's go to the Capricorns. Capricorn, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yes, Debbie. They are. They really are. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn, maybe you're dealing with a Saggy, right? Yeah, well, and you know, people don't realize it is an energy drain to read. You're using, you know, your spiritual energy. So, yeah. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. That's why I have to take breaks between reads, especially like in all signs, a little bit before I do the next reading at least, right? Capricorn, what might happen if you were to reach out to your person? All right, let's talk about it. There is emotion on behalf. I will tell you how this conversation will go. I'm your person, Capricorn. This is me and you having a dialogue. Okay, you reach out and your person says, Capricorn, darling, you're amazing and I do love you. I do. But for whatever reason, and I don't know why, I'm not willing to reach out, okay? Probably because I'm ignoring the truth or not being intuitive or mad at you. This could mean a couple of different things, but because of this reason, I'm not gonna entertain this. I'm almost like, I'm gonna tell you that I'm making a head over heart decision, but that's not really true because this is not an intuitively led decision at all that I'm making, Capricorn. Again, I'm your person talking. This is me and you in a two-way dialogue, right? And I'm pretending to be your person here. However, Capricorn, I'm sorry. I would like to clear the air. I know I broke your heart, but nothing has changed. And I really feel like that things are calmer now for me than they were. And I've given up fighting for this thing. And, you know, so I know, right? And it's not fair, is it? I'm a Capricorn man, so I totally get it. So that's what you're dealing with. Your person is going to say that they love you, that this is a head over heart decision because for whatever reason they think this is best. Some kind of compatibility, family, financial, whatever the hell. It doesn't matter. They're going to blame something. But the fact of the matter is, it's not a head over heart decision. If it would have been, the Queen of Swords would have come up right, Capricorn. So, and they may be just being totally ignoring the truth. Okay, Capricorn? So just understand that's where this person, that's what they're going to say, but that's what's really going on, okay? All right, so we have air, earth, and fire and water. There you go. There you go. Yes, ma'am, Miss Gravy. I read for any kind of dynamic. It doesn't matter. And we are very, you know, very, and in no disrespect, but the LGB, and I don't know all the initials, but that community, very, very, supportive of that, you know. So at any rate, yes. And I don't read genders, I read energies towards the cards. You know, queens can represent male energy. I'm not about all that. So just, you know, keep that in mind, right? All right, so let's go to the Aquarius gang. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We got a big group. Yes, LGBTQ. Thank you, Miracle. I hope I said that right. At any rate, happy Pride Month for those of you that applies to, and for those of you who have friends that applies to, right? All right. Aquarius, what would happen if you were to reach out? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius, thank you, M. Hank. Beautiful, beautiful. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I'm going to read for the collective at the end, okay? Lord have mercy, Aquarius. Why do you... Aquarius, it's happening. It's happening again. It's happening again. Okay. All right. I know why this came out the way it did. This is not as crazy as I first thought. Aquarius. This was supposed to happen. This is a big, big, fat lesson. Okay? If this is your story. But this person's got the brakes on and they are totally not worth your time. It is an intense connection, probably. Was it supposed to happen? Yes, you are divinely guided for this person for the purposes of learning. Unfortunately, that's the way it works. Look at it this way. While this may have been a fail, if you learn from this thing, and you may not understand the lessons for a while, and that's okay. Sometimes that's often the case. But if you learn from this thing, then it's a win, even if it looks like a loss on paper to the rest of the world, okay? But honest to Pete, okay, somebody here was not standing in their power, not really using their intuition. And light bulb, yes, you can. You can book a personal reading with me by following the directions in the description box, love. But I don't do personal readings publicly for your privacy, okay? Out of respect to you, okay? Thank you so much. So at any rate, but honestly, I think this person is mad with you, possibly, okay? Mad with you, all right? And quite honestly, Aquarius, you were dealing with somebody who was very selfish, very into themselves, possibly dealing with addiction or deception, whatever the case may be, okay? I saw that, Sierra. And honestly, this person, let me tell you, this person has such a negative mindset that everything is everybody else's fault, right? And, you know, I feel like I need to tell the collective, everybody, Stop setting yourself on fire for people that wouldn't pee on you if you were on fire, okay? Or to keep them warm. And they don't even appreciate it, right? But yeah, I mean, this person has got such a negative mindset, first of all. Second of all, with these two cards, to me, this is somebody who's very in victim mode. Like, everything that happens, happens was your fault. I didn't do anything wrong. And you know what, Aquarius? Don't mess with this. And this is how they see you too. This is the star reversed, right? This is your card, Aquarius. This is the card that represents Aquarian energy. That's how they see you. They've got a negative mindset, not just about everything else, but about you too, okay? And this is who they are, okay? They probably told you all the right things, and yeah, I know, right, They probably told you all the right things that you wanted to hear, and they could talk that talk all day long. But when it came to like actually, you know, putting their money where their mouth is, and I don't mean financially, you know what I'm saying, then yeah, okay? But I think they're mad at you. And this is a big fat lesson. And you know what the lesson among many things was? You deserve to be treated better than this. Yes, you do. Point blank, period. Love yourself way more. And it's their problem if they can't see you, right? And so there you have it. And we have Capricorn and Taurus and Aquarius. And then we also have air and water and fire. I understand, y'all. I do. I've been there. Let me tell you, one day I probably will write a whole, it wouldn't all fit in a novel, but a book about the life-changing tower breakup moment that changed my whole life forever and set me on a real path to true peace. And when I tell you, it shattered every area of my life, you know. And I talk about that a lot in my playlists on my channel, you know, if you ever might be interested. But anyway, there's a lot of playlists there about healing heartbreaks and stuff like that, and twin flame and why it really happens in my view and that sort of thing. Absolutely, Joy. So with that being said, let's go to the Pisces gang. At long last, Pisces sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Pisces sun, moon, rising, and Venus. We're going to read for the collective too at the end, okay? Oh, oftentimes, Sierra, more often than not, it has to do with childhood issues that cause us to make, you know, unfortunate romantic choices. How about that? Yeah. All right, Pisces. Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What would happen if you were to reach out? What would happen if you were to reach out, Pisces? I tell you what, when this reading is over, I'm going and plop myself on top of an air conditioner vent or something. I'm about to die, and I'll never do that, y'all. Pisces? Pisces, you guys may win. Oh, Pisces, you win the prize. You're going to win the prize. Oh my God, Pisces. Holy shit. Not to quote M. Hank, but yeah, there you go. Pisces, you're the only one. How does it feel to be alone? Who's my Pisces? How does it feel, Pisces? Thank you so much, Lightbulb. Appreciate you. First of all, Wheel of Fortune. New start. Point blank, period. Big emotion here. Reconciliation card. Wishes fulfilled. Vibing well. Ten of Cups. Going from the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups. This is my white picket fence. To, you know, the Knight, which is like the equivalent of 9, 10, Jack here. The Knight is the Knight in Shining Armor of the Tarot group. It's certainly a love offer, okay? And it's certainly the Heart's True Home, slated to last. Somebody that's ready to settle down. I can't. Pisces, you need to write a book and tell everybody else, including me, how this is done. All right, there you go. All right, so I'm just kidding. I got my reasons. We'll just leave it at that, okay? So I have water, a lot of water. This is all water. Okay, Pisces, you're a water sign. Why? Because apparently you're really heavy on their mind to begin with. And they think you're all that in a bag of chips. I think you might not know it too. They're quiet about this sometimes with this card. That can mean that they're being quiet about it. But you know what? That's how they feel. That's how they feel. Cards came out just like this. I can't lie. All right. There you go, Pisces. You win the prize today for sure. Let's go to the collective. Everybody. Everybody. Yep, emotions. Exactly, Jesse. You're absolutely right. I am feeling better, Sierra. Thank you so much. So we are on the collective, and we're asking the question, what if you reach out? Now, I hope if you guys haven't already done so, you'll subscribe to my channel. And if you want to hit me up for a personal reading, you can look in the description box below this video or any of my videos, my more recent videos, and find out the one and only one way to book a personal reading, okay? Hot Cheetos. Oh, that does. Oh, I like the jalapeno ones. Yeah. Man. I think I may have some in there. I'll have to look. Oh, my cards are going nuts. Okay, we're just going to have to... You know what, collective? My cards are... I'm switching decks. Just hold on a minute. I'm sorry, collective. But these cards, it's time... Which I've got three brand new decks. But it's time for these to retire. So, okay, we're going to use this other deck. All right. Hot and sour soup. That sounds good. I have stew. I have some vegetable beef stew in there that I made yesterday that's off the chain. Anyway, all right. So what if you were to reach out, collective? What would happen? We're going to look at this. And yes, the jalapeno one. We're going to look at this and collective, and then we're going to do some romance oracles for the collective and get some overall observations, right? Overall observations for the collective. What does the collective need to know about what would happen if there would be if they would reach out? All right. Okay. So we'll keep it to 6 cards because that kind of tells the story, and that's consistent with what I've done throughout this reading. All right, so here's the thing. If you were to reach out, I do think for many of you there would be a star, okay? Knight of Cups. This is a strong, intense soul connection, okay? A very strong, intense soul connection. There is emotion here. But at the end of the day, this is the card of missing someone, being abandoned. Then you've got yet another reach out, and emotion, and then heartbreak, emotional upheaval with the 5 of Cups. So many of you are dealing with this cycle of just this repeat, and you feel like you're kind of on this hamster wheel, right? And I get it. I have been there. I mean, you know, and there is a way to break that cycle, okay? It requires doing something different, but it can be done, okay? At any rate, fire, air, and water. There you go. And let's get, I'm going to get, before we do romance oracles, I'm going to do animal oracle. I like this deck a lot. Thank y'all so much. I truly enjoy the interaction. I do pretty well, except for when I get distracted by the asshats. Chameleon. Stay in the background and adapt to a situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course. So sometimes the holding off, reaching out, and just kind of gathering information, and you know, there's a lot of power in timing and waiting and gathering yourself. You're too enmeshed, many of you, in the situation, and you need to step back and see a bigger picture before taking any actions or making any decisions. This is so appropriate, right? This totally applies to so many of you guys that we read for. All right, and I'm going to pull some romance oracles for everybody. See what we can find out for the collective from the romance oracles. It may differ from what we found out here. It may be about something else, right? We're just going to find out, collective. True love. Many of you are going to bring true love in, okay? And many of you are dealing with this deception. I can't make it up. And let's go to the middle of the deck. Healing family issues. Sierra, I think it was Sierra that said this. Many times the issues that are affecting us being on that repeating cycle that I just talked about has to do with things that go back in the family, even to childhood. And sometimes it's not about family. Sometimes it's outside of that. But many times there you go. And the real one will be worth it. I promise you that, okay? So with that being said, I truly wish all of you a wonderful rest of the day. I'm going to be reading for Libra and then Scorpio and Sagittarius. And then I'm going to do a Soul Fam chat sometime tonight, probably 9:30ish or whatever. I don't know what time it is, but it'll probably be a couple hours from now. But meet me for Libra, Scorpio, and Saggy in a little bit. I'll do them in that order, and then after that we'll do the Soul Fam chat. And we will talk about this retrograde among anything else that you guys have on your mind. Thank you so much. Many blessings. Namaste.